Hi guys, my name is Tiffany and welcome to my very first YouTube video. So today I will be doing a Q&A. I had asked some of my followers to send me some questions on Instagram and they sent quite a bit. So if you guys want to know a little bit about me, please keep watching. Okay, first question. How did you get into fashion? I got into fashion, cliche, been in love with it my whole life. Fashion is my passion, yada yada yada. But in all honesty, that is the truth actually. I've always loved fashion. I just never knew what part of fashion I wanted to get into. So it wasn't until I got my first internship at an independent fashion magazine that I realized one, being behind the scenes and like helping the event or helping the designers or helping the models was something that I loved. Of course, I still struggle trying to figure out what I want to do because I know I didn't want to work events all the time. So it came became a journey, but I knew for sure working at the fashion magazine that fashion is something I wanted to do. Dream vacation. It would have to be between either the Maldives or Hawaii. I don't think I pronounced that right. Sorry if I butchered that. But I think maybe Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii, so I think that would have to be first, and then I'll travel to other places. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is purple. What do you do for a living? So I am a part-time public relations assistant. So I work for a PR showroom where we cater to emerging fashion designers. If you guys want to know a little bit about that, my day-to-day task or how I got into that, please comment down below or write me on Instagram and I'll try to either sit down and shoot a video or do like a mini vlog on my day-to-day task at work. Where are you from? I am from Brooklyn, New York, born and raised. Kind of ready to get out, but that's a story for another day. How old are you? I am 26. When made you start your own business? So I started Exquisite Slay. We launched in June of 2020, but the idea and concept was something I've always wanted to do from since high school. I thought of it, never really continued it. Then in college, the idea came to me again, never really did anything with it. And then when I left my job in 2019, then of course with 2020 with COVID came and businesses were closing down, everyone was working from home, no one was hiring. I was like, you know what, let me create my own path, my own lane, and do something that's always been at the back of my mind. And instead of just putting it aside to work for someone else, I thought, you know what, let me start my own business and grow it and see where it goes. So it's been a journey, but I want to change it for the world. Future career plans. So although I am an entrepreneur, I do love working in public relations. I do plan on having my own PR agency in the future, catering to emerging fashion designers. I'm not sure what services I want to offer right now. That's something I'm still thinking about, but I know for sure I want to cater to emerging fashion designers. So we'll see. What are your plans for your business? So my plans for Exquisite Slay are to get more editorial features. We've had two this year, both with Voyage ATL, one in May and one that actually just released this month in September. And I actually been so blessed and so happy that we've been able to get those two features. So my plan is to get maybe hopefully two more, maybe closer to the holidays, part of the holiday gift guided magazine. So that's something that I want to do, and of course to get exquisitely in some stores. I mean, who doesn't want to be in stores, right? What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear would probably have to be, of course, failing. There's so much that I want to do and so much that I hope to achieve that I feel like if I don't achieve them, I feel like what were you doing, like how could you not have achieved it? And even if I don't necessarily achieve it the way I wanted to, maybe there's certain extra steps I had to take or maybe an extra path that I had to do, I would simply be okay. But me not achieving those goals that I want either for myself or as a business owner, I think that would have to be my biggest fear. Where are your parents from? My mom was born in Brooklyn, New York, but my dad was born in Jamaica. He lived there till he was about 14 and 15, and then he moved here to the United States. So I'm half Jamaican, guys. Where my people at? What is your idea of a perfect day? It honestly would have to do with what's on my to-do list. If I have a lot to do, whether it's for my business or being a content creator, achieving everything on my to-do list is a plus for me. Or if I don't have anything on my to-do list and just sitting at home with my dog or hanging out with my best friend. So depends on what I have to do for the day and making sure that I achieved everything that I needed to do. Coffee or tea? I like both. So I drink coffee in the mornings, to wake up. And then I would have a cup of tea before I go to bed just to like unwind, relax, really soothe my stomach and clear my head before I go to sleep. So I like both. What is your dream job? This goes back to future career plans with having my own PR agency. So it's the PR agency, Swiss Slay, and being a content creator. All three of those things is something I would hope to do. Dream place to live. I'm not quite sure yet. Like I mentioned before in one of the questions, I've lived in Brooklyn, New York my whole life. So I am looking to kind of get out. I'm just not sure where. I've been considering Boston, but I've also been considering Atlanta. So comment down below which one you think I should go to, Atlanta or Boston, and tell me why if you comment either one. What is one thing you would change about yourself? I have a tendency to doubt myself a lot, which is why Twisted Slay didn't start to 2020. Renee Day came to me in high school and again in college. Um, I doubt myself because out of fear that, maybe people are going to judge me, maybe people are going to laugh, or maybe I just don't feel like I have the confidence to pursue this. So that's definitely something I would change about myself because I started my business and here we are. We've had 2 editorial features this year, and I feel like if I didn't start, I just would not be able to say those things. So doubting myself is something I hope to change. So moving forward into 2023, I will definitely work on no longer doubting myself. And if I set my mind to something, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it um, no matter what. Just that's just it. What made you want to start YouTube? This goes back to the question I just answered. What would you change about yourself? So starting a YouTube was something I wanted to do when I launched Six with Slay in 2020. But I talked myself out of it. I doubted myself. Like, there's so many YouTubers out there. No one's gonna watch my channel. No one's gonna care what I have to say. But in this year, when I got my first editorial feature for Exquisite Slave, that's when I was like, okay, if I can do this for my business, then I can start a YouTube. I can start pitching because the editorials that I got, I actually didn't pitch Exquisite Slave. They reached out to me, which I'm so honored and grateful for, that they saw the potential in my brand to want to be featured in their magazine. So that just goes to show that, taking that leap of faith and doing that and doing anything that you love and want to do is perfect. So YouTube is something I wanted to do, but I talked myself out of it. But once I saw the amazing that it's happening for Exquisite Slay, I was like, you know what? If this can happen for Exquisite Slay, then imagine what can happen to me as a content creator. So I was like, let me start this. And so I started with a Q&A for you guys this video, just so you guys to get to know a little bit about me, and then we'll move on to different videos as well. What is your favorite social media app? Right now would have to be TikTok. TikTok is where it's at right now. There's so many videos out there, organization videos, my favorite. I love seeing the different content creators and how they create their content and the different tips and tricks that they offer, which is perfect for me because I'm starting new as a content creator. So that's something that I love watching. And of course, the funny videos that's out there, the different trends. So I'm loving TikTok right now. Keep it up, guys. Do you have any tattoos? If so, how many, and would you get more? So yes, I have 2 tattoos. One is on my ankle. It's angel wings and a halo I got with my best friend when we went to Miami. And this one here are on the side of my arm. I got it about 2 weeks ago, so still kind of healing. If you see like the scabs, don't worry. So this is the semicolon with the heartbeat going into our heart. So this is in honor of mental health awareness. I will talk more about this in another video for you guys. But right now, those are the 2 tattoos that I have, and I do plan on getting more. So mom, grandma, if you're watching this, sorry, not sorry, I am getting more. And what inspires you? The 2 people that I mentioned, my mom and grandma, my best friend, and my little brother. Those 4 are in my corner cheering me on all the time, no matter what it is that I want to do. They have just always been my biggest supporters. So seeing them constantly in my corner cheering me on motivates me to keep going, because I know I have people who support me and love me and want to see good things happening to me. So knowing that I have that keeps me going. And that seems to be the end of the questions. This was a lot of fun. I feel like I said a lot. I do deeply apologize. This is my first video, so bear with me as we keep going. I'll get better, but for right now, this was super fun. I loved it. I loved answering these questions for you guys. If there was a question that you had submitted that I didn't answer, please comment down below or write me again on Instagram, and I'll be sure to do another Q&A. If you didn't know that you can submit questions to me, now you know. Comment them down below or submit them on Instagram, and I'll be sure to do another video. If there's any other content ideas that you guys want me to do, again, comment them down below or write me on Instagram or whatever you see fit, and I'll be sure to do videos. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. I thank you for the support, and please stay tuned for more. Bye.